Do you think this convergence of YouTube and boxing, do you think this is going to go somewhere? Do you think this has a future? I mean, when we last talked, Floyd, you got me to Google the Paul brothers and see how many social media followers they had. And, you know, you showed me that they've got massive reach. Do you think this has got a future?
After Sunday, we'll see, you know, how his career holds up, Logan Paul. And then Jake Paul, once he get beat, we'll see how long will he stay in boxing. So we'll just see. Only time will tell.
Back in the day, was there a reason you never crossed paths with Prince Naseem and, you know, never got sort of fighting with him in his prime and your prime?
I wanted to fight Prince Naseem. And he's a good friend of mine right now. And we talk on the regular. But at that particular time, when I was Pretty Boy Floyd, nobody wanted to fight me. And Prince Naseem was a hell of a fighter. He was a good fighter and a good showman. But I was just on a different level.
Would you would have loved to fight him though?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And at that particular time, when I wanted to fight Prince Naseem Hamed, you know, I don't know his promoter at that particular time, but we never did.
Floyd, who was the harder fight between Ricky Hatton or Marcus Maidana? Who would you say the harder fight?
Marcus Maidana is a harder puncher, and he's Marcus. I'll say Marcus Maidana, but Ricky Hatton he's real gritty and tough, very gritty, very tough, good fighter.
When you fought Victor Ortiz, he fought a little bit dirty, I would say. How did you sort of handle that and cope with that? Was that a surprise, or how did you handle that?
Once again, I told you before, I have a lot of experience at a high level. When you got experience at a high level, you know how to handle certain situations when you are put in certain situations.
And how did you handle that particular situation?
Well, you've seen it. I don't have to tell you, you've seen it.
I'd just like to sort of get in your psychology a bit more and sort of find out, because you saying, Floyd, you know, you've got that experience, you've got that. Obviously, us viewing, we don't have maybe that same level of experience. So it's good to kind of get a bit of what's going on in your head at the time, how you react to it, how you adapt.
I mean, what's going on in my head is this guy is fighting dirty, but keep your composure. Be who you are. You was built for this. You already knew guys were going to come at you in many different ways and try to cheat, because nobody can ever beat you on an even playing field. When it's on an even playing field, I always come out on top. So everybody always try to find a way to cheat to beat me.
What's the story behind the Amir Khan fight that never happened?
Guys like, I mean, I know you from the UK, but guys like this is not even important. You see, I beat Canelo, and you see what Canelo did to Amir Khan. Simple and plain.
What would you say has been your greatest fight of all time?
All of them. Every last fight played a major role.
Not one that stands out as like your most skillful, or one that you were maybe in a bit of a corner and you fought back well?
No, all of them played a major role. You know, I appreciate all my fights, and I appreciate all the fans.
So at the moment, Floyd, boxing seems to have a lot of people sorting things out publicly. So you've got the Eddie Hall fight with Thor, the Man Mountain, out of Game of Thrones. What's your opinion on these people who have this beef and come out and have a boxing match, but they're not really boxers?
Who?
Eddie Hall, the bodybuilding, the world's strongest man, and Thor, the second world's strongest man. They're having boxing fights.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh. For some reason, Conor McGregor seems to have a bit of a peck about you on social media, that you're broke. So who's richer, you or Conor?
I'm not here to speak on another man's pocket. I'm comfortable and I'm happy.
If you could fight anyone in the world, who would it be? I know you're retired, but, you know, obviously you're doing this exhibition. So professional or exhibition, if you could fight anyone, who would it be?
Logan Paul.
Anyone after that?
Logan Paul.
And after that?
Logan Paul.
Rob Moore here with something I think you'll love. Rob.team premium platform. Exclusive access to bonus content I've never shared before. Make cash and social media challenges. Previously sold for masterclasses. Ask Me Anything lives weekly. Premium behind the scenes access. An amazing committed community. For the price of a large coffee per month, you can get all that and more. Go to www.rob.team right now.